In this tutorial, we're going to look straight at how to set up the right targets so you can target girls who'll be interested in OnlyFans. First of all, a basic rule of thumb before you start targeting and launching yourself on Instafans is to make sure that your accounts are good, i.e., that the branding likes them. So there's social proof, there's a good number of subscribers, likes, comments. So the metrics are correct, the posts are qualitative and professional, because otherwise you've got a nice target with the bot that's going to engage the stories and so on. All the actions you'll be able to set up thanks to Goose Pro and other features, but in the end, if your account is shattered, it won't necessarily work. So first, make sure that your account has good branding. How do you know that if your account has good branding? You go and see all the other agencies such as OnlyFans agency, and you look at all of them, and you say, is mine better or almost the same or not? Once you've done that, you know your account is ready, and we're off. So here we go to Goose Pro. Then here, I'll let you go straight to all the tutorials to really get to know all the settings if you don't already know them. So there you have the people followers. Now what do we want? We want girls who are OnlyFans. So you have different ways of targeting these people via people followers. The first is simply the OnlyFans agencies. So what we can do here is open up several pages directly here. For example, there's new agency. So here I'll go into target list and adjust the space. Then there's this one, for example. Then there's this one. Then this one. This one. In short, there are a lot of them. So what I'm doing is copying these targets, inserting them, and we'll have them here. Now I'm doing the same thing with the people likers. So these are the people who are going to like the agency's posts. Always save. Here's a little example. There are 5 agencies in the people followers and people likers, but of course you can put all the agencies you find, or at least the ones you think are canuts. Then you can put instead of agency or management. You'll have others. If they're similar, if they're the same, for example, don't worry, you can enter them twice. You'll know straight away whether or not it's going to work, or whether the username is useful or not. So here, for example, I can copy it here, it's there, perfect. I can also add it here, tack. Perfect. So we've just added it here. Here we have OnlyFans agency, OnlyFans management. We can add others, like OnlyFans promotion. These are pages that promote OnlyFans, so you've literally got a whole bunch of them. So you can click on them, take the time directly from the basics. The time at the base is put it in hop. And that's it. We can do the same for people likers. Once again, the aim is not just to put in one at a time, but to put in a whole bunch at once. Okay, always save, very important. So here we have OnlyFans agency, OnlyFans management, OnlyFans promotion. And now you'll be able to target a lot more things. We're just going to put in OnlyFans, so first you can look at OnlyFans, everything you've got, leaks, etc. Leaks, not necessarily, but everything you've got. Leaks, not necessarily, because these are model leaks. So the models have no interest in subscribing, but on the other hand, all the others that concern the promotion will start to be interesting. So what I really urge you to do is, for example, if you come back to a promotion, click here. And then you can go straight to the follow-ups to see if they're following other people who are running promotions, other pages that are running promotions, or directly, which we don't have. And if we come back here, perhaps we'll manage to find an account that allows us to recommend others, not necessarily. Here it is. And here, for example, we can recommend other agencies. So we can directly take on more and more and more. So here, for example, on us, it's from here. Directly we can copy the one I like here, the one I like there, and add it to the bot. So that's for people followers, people likers. Then, you'll be able to target not just agencies, but the OnlyFans niche. If you want to target girls who aren't necessarily directly linked to a page, a subscription on OnlyFans, etc., you'll be able to target girls who go out to clubs, nightclubs, for example. So you could put nightclub, New York City, for example. So there you have it. Then you can directly add all the nightclub usernames, because girls who go out to nightclubs can sometimes be interested. I'm not saying it's the favorite target, but sometimes it's worth it. So there you have it. So once again, you take all the nightclubs in New York, Barcelona, Paris, for example, whatever you want, you put it in people followers and people likers. Now, hashtags, OnlyFans, and we're going to have a bunch of them. Here we can put OnlyFans girl. In fact, it's easy for me to use them all. I just double-click, hop, hop. You could put OnlyFans promotion, for example. You can make a mistake. There may be others. Well, we don't care about cat posts, etc., so we won't put it there. We can go back and put it in the likers hashtags, so we can put OnlyFans back in. The same goes for all of them. Really, anything involving OnlyFans you can put in, so I'm saving it. We're already starting to get a few more targets. Then, what we can do is go to the places. So how do we get into the squares? You simply go to all the tourist spots where you think there might be girls suitable for OnlyFans. So you'll be able to put in all the nightclub addresses, all the bar addresses, the ambiance bars, the festive restaurants, the places where it's luxurious, like Louis Vuitton, Dior, the biggest hotels. In short, anywhere the OnlyFans model profile might be attracted to and interested in. You'll be able to enter all the addresses you want, and the same thing will happen in the places likers. So finally, the bot will be able to go and like the stories of people who have put, for example, let's imagine Louis Vuitton, Champs-Élysées. So the bot will finally like all the stories of people who have put the tag Louis Vuitton, Champs-Élysées in their story location. And then, it'll be the people who liked the stories and the location. So it's pretty easy. You can put Paris La Tour Eiffel, Paris La Côte de Triomphe, New York City, Empire State Building, whatever you want. So, with everything I've just told you, you potentially have 500 to 800 targets. Very important. Now we come to story action. Here, what you can do, for example, is this. I don't usually do it because I don't think it's very useful. What you can do in terms of recurrence. Here, for example, you can take 10 days. That's what I use. After that, I'll leave it there. Here directly, how many times do you want to like the person's stories? I like to set it to every 7 days. In the sense that, in fact, always save. In the sense that, in fact, for example, here, if we go here, there'll already be a lot of private accounts, so it'll take away a lot. And sometimes, there are fics. There are lots of fics with public accounts, but there are public accounts that sometimes won't post a story. So in the end, the bot will come back and scrap. So let's say, all the profiles and react and interact with the profiles that have stories. So it's simply interesting to post often enough. Now, in the mass action, what you're going to be able to do, I always use this point. You can put 50, you can put lifetime, all that, and so on. That's it. Follow unfollow, personally, I don't do it directly. In any case, it depends on the account, but on my agency account and my personal accounts, I don't do it. If it's a recruitment account just for that, on the other hand, I do a follow unfollow, obviously, with the minimum parameters to be respected, as in the tutorials here. Then we go down. Here, activity setting. Here, what I generally do is, I'll put in 8 hours to 12 hours. You can put, for example, the bot, it's active from, it will be active from, for example, 9 in the morning to 1 in the evening. So there we have all our targets. And if you want to launch the bot directly, you can set it to activate. And voila, the bot is activated. In a few minutes, it will start interacting. What's the objective? It's to have 15, 20, 25,000 reactions, i.e. interactions, that you'll then be able to have on your own profile, here. The more targets you have, the more options the bot will have for viewing profiles, and as a result, its status will always be around 20, 25, 30,000 interactions. If it drops to 8, 10,000, it means you still have to feed it back from the target, or directly change the settings, for example, of the story action, or the update you put in every 300 days. So of course, it doesn't always work. So if you really want to go hard, you can set it to say 3 days, but then you're really replying to polls, etc. every 3 days. And the same goes for liking every 3 days. That's if you really want to go for it. In itself, it's not going to influence anything. It's just going to interact. After a while, you're going to have people saying, but why are you always liking my story, etc. Who are you? And then you're going to start getting interactions. Of course, it's not just going to bring in models, it's going to bring in people, girls, men, and that's it. They're not necessarily interested in OnlyFans, but the aim is also to create interaction on your own profiles so that when people come to your profiles, they'll go to your followers. They won't see fake subscribers, they'll see real subscribers. The same goes for likes. And you'll be able to get people to subscribe to you. And when you have people subscribing to you, if you have the welcome DM directly, what I do is put a big pro plus the welcome DM. And when I do a welcome DM, I'll send a call to action directly to the person who DM'd me, whether it's a man or a woman, in any case. It's direct. Are you interested in OnlyFans? A little questionnaire, blah blah blah. That way, I don't lose all the people who follow me. These people will start to be active, and I'll be able to engage with them automatically. And that's it. So there you have it. If you go to the TT log, that's it. So that's it. Now it's analyzing the profiles. It's Arthur. Ciao.